Hello everybody, this is Ben Hillis, the master instructor and sensei of the Wado karate system. I'm back at you in my basement. My kids made a fort behind me, so I thought I'd film in front of that today. Anywho, if you're watching this video, it's because you are a green tip belt and you're going for your green belt. Now, I will admit, out of all the tests and all the ranks that I have, this is actually one of my favorite tests to do because the techniques that you do make a lot of sense, okay? You're going to be using a lot of palms. You're going to be using the back of your hand for these blocks. And the nice thing is that they're very quick, they're efficient, and they get the job done. Then they're also really good for sparring as well, too. So there's about 10 techniques that you're going to see in this video. So as I said, get up, follow along. Don't just sit there and watch me doing all this stuff. This is everyone's participation in this video. And once again, thanks again for watching. All right, everybody, it's time to do green belt work. As I said, this is one of my favorite tests to do because a lot of these techniques make a lot of sense to me. So where you're at, get in a good horse stance, take your hands, put them in chamber, and let's begin. First thing we're gonna do is your basic palm heel strike. Take your right hand, you're gonna go straight down the middle. Nice and simple, straight down the middle. You wanna curve your fingers back a little bit and you wanna hit with that palm as well too. Same thing that you do with your basic punch, it's gonna go straight down to puke button number 2. Hands back in chamber, take your right hand, strike it out. Left side, up. Right side, up, 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 up. One more time, up. Good, hands back to chamber. The next thing you're gonna do is an outside palm heel block. Now, same thing, you're blocking with your palm, but your right hand is gonna go straight across your body like that. You can turn your hips a little bit if you want to, you don't have to, but just go right from here and just go straight across the chest. Nice and simple. Hands in chamber, outside palm heel block. Right side, up, left side, up. Up, 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 up. One more, up. Hands back in chamber. All right, downward palm heel block. You're gonna take your right hand, it's gonna go straight down the middle. This is when it helps to have a good horse stance. If you have a bad horse stance, your legs are straight, you're gonna get smacked in the crotch. So make sure that your knees are bent all the way down. Don't lean forward, keep that back straight the whole time. Hands in chamber, take your right hand, block straight down. Fingers point the opposite direction. Left side, downward palm heel block. Up, and up, 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 up. One more time, up. Good, hands back to chamber. Now, the next block, we're gonna go away from the palms for a second and we're gonna focus on the back of our hand, which is gonna be a open backhand block. To do this one, instead of setting on the top, your right hand is gonna go underneath your left arm, and your left hand is gonna be up here. You're gonna take that right hand and you're gonna block it straight out to the side like this. Elbow's gonna be bent, and you're gonna take that wrist and you're gonna do a little bit of a twist at the end as well too, so it looks just like that. So do that again. Bring it back across, take your left hand, put it on top, take your right hand, block it straight out to the side. Now take that hand and go over the top, take your left hand, go underneath, to the left, open backhand block. Right side, set, and block. Up, 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 up. One more time, up. Good. Hands back to chamber. Now, going back to what we did earlier with the palm, we're gonna do a circle block. Circle block is shaped like a circle. A lot of the techniques that we do here in Wado Ki are really simple. The name tells you what you're gonna do. But the nice thing about this block is that you're gonna block with the palm and the back of your hand at the same time. This protects the face and the groin all in one big swoop. Hands in chamber, take your right hand, go across the face, turn it over, block down by where the groin is at, and come right back here. The idea behind it is guys doing a punch and a kick right at you, and you're blocking it all with one hand. It's a great move. Hands in chamber, circle block, right side, all the way across, and bring it back up. Left side, all the way across, bring it back up. Up, up, up. One more time, up. Good. Hands back to chamber. Now, we start getting into the names of the techniques that have lots of words in them, all right? First one that we're gonna do is a double upward palm heel strike. Hands are here, they go straight up down the front of you. The idea behind this is going right to the chin of the person. You wanna make sure those hands are really close together. You don't wanna go more than an inch apart. If they're any wider than that, it's gonna go right past that person's head. Arms have to be straight, not bent, when you're doing this technique as well too. That's also very important. The idea is you're pushing your opponent back by picking your hands, your palm heels, and going right to their chin. Hands in chamber, double upward palm heel strike. Up, straight up, and you bring them right back down. So we say up, hands up and down. Try it again. Up, up, straight arms, up, up, pull those fingers back, up, hands together nice and tight. One more time, up, good. All right, the next technique you guys are gonna do, another long name technique. It's a double circle palm heel strike, okay? Double circle palm heel strike. Double means two, circle means two circles, and it's a strike. Take your fingers, put them on the inside like this, okay? They're not like this, like you're praying. Your hands are like this. You're gonna go all the way over your head, go all the way around and come right back into the front. The idea behind it is you're going right to the sternum, puke button number 2 in my class, and right to the back at the same time, okay? So you're right here, you're hitting right to the front, right here, and you're hitting right to the back, right here. And you're squeezing in the middle. Back to your horse stance, hands in chamber, double, circle, palm heel strike. Fingers in, over that head, and continue your circle on both sides. Don't hit your wrists too hard together, it kind of hurts. Do it again. Up, 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 up. One more time, up. Good, hands back to chamber. Now, from here, I'm gonna go to a natural stance, and we're gonna do a double outside palm heel block. Now, think of the name. Double means two. We did outside palm heel block, so that basically means we're kind of doing both of those. The idea behind this is an arm break, okay? The most important thing about this is that you have to get out of the way. What you wanna do is you're gonna take your right foot, you're gonna take a big step, and take your other foot and step and turn your whole body so that that punch is going straight past you. That's the idea behind it. This is a forward punch that's coming at you and you're getting out of the way and you're doing the block. Try it again. From right here, stand in natural stance. Don't have to be in a horse stance. Take your right foot, take a big step out, take your left foot and turn. Now what you're gonna do gets a little complicated, but you'll figure this out. You're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna do your outside palm heel like you did a second ago, but then you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna do your palm in and it's gonna come this way. So from this point of view, it looks like this. The idea behind it is if I'm over at the dummy, my right hand is going to his elbow and my left hand is coming to his wrist and I'm basically doing an arm break right there. So one more time, just watch me this time, then we're gonna do it together. You're gonna take your right foot, step out, left foot goes behind, right goes out, left comes back. This is done to the outside of the person's arm. You don't wanna do this to the inside because it's gonna make their elbow bend this way. We're trying to make it go the opposite direction, okay? So, from natural stance, from here, everybody, right foot, step, right hand, block, left hand, pull it in, and do that double outside palm heel block. Like I said, a lot of words on these techniques. Go back to the center. We're gonna go to the left side. So it means we're gonna start with our left foot, big step with our left, lead with our left hand, palm out, other hand comes back this way. Go back to here. Try it again. Other side, up, back to natural. Other side, up. Back to natural stance, up. One more time, up. And when you do it, you put a lot of force into that as well too, every time. All right, back to your horse stance. Now, drop block. Drop block is a very forgotten block in the system. You did a downward palm heel block. Essentially, you're turning it over and you're blocking with the back of your hand. You remember open backhand block that we did a second ago. It's the same idea, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna incorporate your feet a little bit more. So from your horse stance, you're gonna take your right foot, you're gonna step behind your left leg and you're gonna go what's called a hook stance. Take your right hand, drop it down, and your left hand's gonna protect your face. So you're gonna look just like this. Take that right foot, step it back to the same spot you were in a horse stance. Try that again with me. Take your right foot, step it behind you, block, palm up, back of your hand down, left hand comes to your face. Go back to horse stance. Now let's do the left side. Take your left foot, drop block. Step behind, drop down, hand to the face. You got it? Let's go back to horse stance. Let's do the right side. Whole thing, one hop. Here we go. Up. Good. Back to your horse stance. Up. Back to your horse stance again. Up. Let's do that drop block one more time. Up. Good. Hands go back to chamber. All right. You have one kick that you have to do here as well too. And that is a crescent kick. Now, crescent kick, as I've done in other videos, as I said, it comes in a circular motion, either from the outside or to the inside. A crescent kick, a regular crescent kick, comes from the outside in. A reverse crescent kick, which you do for your next rank, will go from the inside out. And you also hit with the side of your foot. If my hand was my foot, this is the side that I'm going to be hitting with, okay? This is like the knife hand side of my hand. I'm going on the inside, so I'm going right by the arch of my foot. What you want to do is, you want to take a foot, put it behind you, and what you want to focus on doing is getting that nice big circle to that kick. The leg is going to come up in chamber just for a quick second, and then it's going to straighten out and continue the circle that way. Hands up, take the right foot, bring it behind you, get that right knee, bring it up, and take that foot, whip it out, continue that circle, and bring it down. If you want to get the idea of how to do the kick, you can just do a straight leg, but ideally, as I said, every kick that you do, your chamber is right here. Just like your punches and your techniques chambers for your hands are right here, your leg chamber is right there. So, from here, hands up, keep them in one spot, take that right foot, bring it up, circle it in from the outside in, bring it down. That was my fan. Oh well. Do it again, right side. Up, up. Keeping with that right foot. Up, 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 up. Let's switch those feet. So your left leg's gonna be behind, your right leg's gonna be in front. Hands up. And as I said in my other classes too, avoid trying to get your hands moving when you're doing the crescent kick. All it does is it just leaves your whole body open to get hit. So you wanna keep them in one spot the whole time. Left leg, raise that knee up, kick, and put it down. Do it again. Up. Again. Up. 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 Good. Back to your horse stance. And just chill out for a second. So, those are the techniques that you need to know for a green belt. Okay? Not that hard. All of them make sense, and they're really practical, and they're really good techniques as well too. Okay? Thanks again for watching. Look for more videos in the future. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.